Have you ever wondered why younger women lose interest in older men so fast, sometimes without warning, without reason, almost overnight? One moment she's laughing at your jokes, touching your arm, calling you mature, and the next she's gone, cold, distant. Suddenly, you're the boring guy, the one she respects but doesn't desire. You see, most older men don't realize this, but younger women aren't scared of your age. They're scared of your energy, the way you carry yourself, the habits that scream insecurity, even if you hide it behind experience. And once she senses that weakness, she detaches completely. So today, let's expose the 6 habits that instantly kill attraction and make even the most beautiful young woman lose all interest in you. 1. Acting like a mentor, not a man. Older men often make the mistake of treating younger women like students instead of lovers. You start teaching her, giving advice, explaining life lessons she never asked for. It might feel like wisdom to you, but to her it feels like parenting. Women are drawn to masculine mystery, not mentorship. When you start explaining everything, you kill curiosity. You stop being the man she wants to explore and become the teacher she wants to escape. She doesn't want your lectures, she wants your presence. She wants to feel your calm confidence, not hear your explanations for it. So next time you're with her, stop trying to impress her with what you know. Show her who you are. Silence is often more attractive than over-explaining. 2. Seeking validation from her youth. Here's the ugly truth most men will never admit. Many older men chase younger women to feel young again. They feed off her energy, her beauty, her social validation. But the moment you need her to feel powerful, you lose your power. She senses it. Every time you talk about how you can still keep up with the young guys or joke about your age, she sees insecurity. And nothing dries up attraction faster than a man who constantly reminds her why he's older. You don't need to compete with youth. You win by embodying stability, control, and wisdom. She doesn't want you to act like her age, she wants you to own yours. The man who walks into a room and doesn't try to prove anything always ends up being the one she can't stop thinking about. 3. Oversharing too soon. Older men often think being open equals being emotionally mature. But oversharing too soon about your ex-wife, your struggles, your past heartbreak doesn't make her feel close. It makes her feel burdened. You think you're connecting, but you're actually unloading. A younger woman isn't your therapist, she's testing your emotional frame. If you make her feel like she's carrying your pain, she'll walk away before you even realize what happened. Mystery builds attraction. Vulnerability has its place, but only after trust and desire have already been built. Until then, protect your emotional energy like it's sacred. Because to a woman, emotional self-control is the highest form of masculine strength. 4. Trying too hard to relate to her world. You start listening to her music, using her slang, watching her shows, scrolling through her social media topics, trying to blend in. You think you're being adaptable, but she sees it as desperation. You're not being relatable, you're being replaceable. The reason younger women are drawn to older men in the first place is because you're different. You have structure, depth, and clarity. You've lived long enough to stop chasing every new trend. But when you abandon that grounded identity to fit into her world, you instantly lose the masculine edge that attracted her in the first place. You don't need to speak her language, you need to make her learn yours. That's how dominance works, not through control, but through presence. 5. Showing jealousy and possessiveness. This one destroys everything. Many older men, because they know they're dating someone younger and more desired, start acting paranoid. You check her phone, question her DMs, or get insecure when she goes out with her friends. You think you're protecting the relationship, but what you're really doing is suffocating it. You're reminding her that you fear losing her more than she fears losing you. And once that dynamic flips, once she knows she has emotional power over you, it's game over. A woman only respects a man she can't control emotionally. The moment you become reactive, you stop being the prize. Confidence isn't built by controlling her. It's built by trusting yourself. Because if she cheats, lies, or leaves, you walk away. No drama, no begging, just silence. And that silence will haunt her more than any text you could ever send. 6. Forgetting your mission. This is the most dangerous habit of all. Many men lose themselves when they start dating a younger woman. They begin prioritizing her over their purpose. They cancel gym sessions, skip business goals, rearrange their lives around her schedule. At first, she feels flattered, but slowly she starts losing attraction. Why? because she can sense you've made her the center of your world. And no woman wants that position. She wants to join a man's world, not become it. The moment you start orbiting around her, she feels the gravitational pull of your masculine energy fade. And when that happens, the connection dies quietly, like a fire that's run out of oxygen. Never let a woman, no matter how beautiful, distract you from your purpose. Your mission is the fire that keeps your masculine energy alive. Lose it and you'll lose her too. The subtle truth beneath it all. Younger women don't hate older men. In fact, many are deeply attracted to them. But what they hate, what they can't stand, is when that man forgets why she was drawn to him in the first place. She doesn't want a man chasing her validation. She wants a man who makes her earn his attention. She doesn't want to lead the emotional dance. She wants to follow a man who knows where he's going. Your maturity, your control, your groundedness, these are the traits that create psychological addiction. When you embody those, she'll crave your presence. When you lose them, she'll start craving escape. So stop trying to act young. Stop over-explaining. Stop proving, just be. The moment you become completely comfortable with who you are, every younger woman you meet will feel something she can't explain, an attraction deeper than looks, deeper than charm. She'll feel safe, fascinated, and powerless to ignore you. Conclusion: if you're watching this right now, I want you to do something brave, something few men ever do. Comment below the last mistake you made in a relationship, the one that still haunts you, the one you swore you'd never repeat. Because admitting that truth isn't weakness, it's power. That's the moment you stop being a man who reacts and start becoming a man who understands. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.